Aloha friends, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's beauty blog. I know it's been a minute since you've seen me, but I'm back. Guys, my schedule has been really busy the last month or so there's been family stuff, and I've mentioned to you guys, I think it was like a month or two ago, that I have a lot of friends that have big birthdays this summer, and so it's like every other weekend it's been someone's big birthday, and we've just been really busy, and I've been really busy with my full-time job and some other things that are going on behind the scenes that I can't tell you guys about yet, but soon. So with all that said, I do have a favorites video for you today, so let's get started. Okay, so I don't really have a lot of favorites for you guys for the month of June, because I have been pretty much sticking with a certain skincare regimen or routine and the products that I love, and I'm trying to go through my stash. And with that said, I also haven't been buying that much either. So I did mention to you guys, I think it was like about 4 or 5 months ago, that I was going on a low buy because there's things that I'm saving up for, and you know, skincare is expensive. Having a YouTube channel is expensive. So I really got to tighten up my budget and watch my spending. And with that said, so let's go into what my favorites were for the month of June. So I reached out to Bella Aura Skincare back in January, and to see if they would like to work with me. And Yasmin reached out to me about 3 weeks ago and said that she would send me some products. So she sent me 2 to try, and she sent me the Instant Lifting Eye Contour and the Night Renewal Serum. So these products I have been thoroughly enjoying. They are a current favorite. I've only been using them for 3 weeks, but I have been loving them. My favorite so far is the Instant Lifting Eye Contour Serum. I am seeing results with this serum. It's really lovely, guys. It's a really light emulsion. So it's got water and oil in it. The texture is really light, as you can see how runny it is. It absorbs into the skin instantly, and it does not leave any sort of oiliness or greasiness behind. It just completely gets absorbed into your skin. And what I've noticed is that it makes my under eye area really nice and smooth, plump, hydrated. It's lifting. I've noticed that I'm keeping my, well, not keeping, but my hoodiness has slightly diminished, so it is lifting my eye area. I've noticed that it is slightly diminishing my fine lines and wrinkles, but it's only 3 weeks, so I need more time for my final thoughts on this. But I would say probably in about 6 more weeks of me using this, I will have a really good thorough review for you, but I have been loving it so far. Thank you for sending these to me, Yasmin. I really am loving them. The second product from Bella Aura is, oh, well, first I'll tell you what this targets. So it says it targets fine lines, puffiness, dark circles, dullness, dehydration. Yes, and it does help with the puffiness underneath my eyes. I'm not getting a lot of sleep in the mornings, and when I wake up I have like really puffy eyes, and this really helps with that. So it has 6 benefits in one: hydrates, firms, replenishes, revives, lifts, and rejuvenates. And so far, yes, I can say yes to all of those. Next, we have the Night Renewal Serum, and this is a potent nighttime treatment formulated with essential skin nutrients to leave skin soft, supple, firm, and healthy. Targets loss of elasticity, dehydration, fine lines, dullness. It has 7 benefits in one: rejuvenates, revitalizes, energizes, renews, refreshes, rebalances, and brightens. So this I have only been using for 3 weeks. I use it at night only, and it too is almost the same consistency as the Instant Lifting Eye Contour, and as you can see, it sort of absorbs right into the skin. It's very lovely. So, and it does not leave the skin greasy or oily. It's just nice and smooth. As you can see, it's sort of like a matte finish that it leaves behind. So this I've been using at night, and what I've noticed is that when I wake up in the morning, my skin is retaining the hydration. My skin has been so dehydrated, guys, lately because it's warm now, it's summer, and the air conditioning is on all the time. And it's like sucking the life out of my skin. And I'm having issues with during the day, not in the evenings or when I wake up in the morning. It's throughout my day, like when I get to work and when I come home in the evening. And I'm having a hard time at trying to figure out what's working for my skin to retain that hydration during the day. At night, I got it covered, but during the day, I do not. Because the problem is that I don't want to layer too many products on my skin because I get oily in my T-zone. But this is the area where I'm getting really, really dehydrated, and you can really see my fine lines and wrinkles start to pop out, and I don't like it. So I have been using this at night, and I'm tempted to try it during the day to see if it helps with my dehydration issues. I've also noticed that my skin does look revitalized in the morning, but like I said, it's only been 3 weeks, and I've been using this at night, and I need more time. As you guys, if you've been following me for a while, I like to review products within 6 to 8 weeks is usually when I give you my thoughts on if I really like a product or not and how it's working for my skin. I find that you can, that's the time frame that you can see results and get a pretty good general idea if a product line is right for you. So there you go on those ones. I have been loving them, and I can't wait to see what continues to happen with my skin in the next 6 weeks. Okay, so next we have the Dragon's Blood Tonique. Now, you guys, if you guys have been following me for a little bit, you know I love this. Well, I stopped using it, and I went back to the Iuna Facial in Low, and I was also using, during the day, I'm still using the Naturallogic Advanced Hydration Red Wine Essence. I love that. And then about every other night, I was using the Iuna Facial in Low because I was noticing some texture things in my skin. I was hoping that would help more with my fine lines and wrinkles. But I stopped using the Iuna Facial in Low because my skin was getting irritated from it. And I think it's, has something to do with how dehydrated my skin is right now, and then also the warm weather. My skin doesn't do good in the warm weather. It gets really irritated easily. Most of the time I get rosacea flare-ups, but my rosacea has been under control. And then the dehydration. And when you have irritated skin or dehydration, usually products that are like acids don't do well with your skin. They can cause more irritation. And that's what I was experiencing with the Iuna Facial in Low. So I stopped using it, and I went back to using my Dragon's Blood Tonique at night. And I have been thoroughly loving this. This gives my skin an instant glow. It calms down inflammation. It helps with my texture issues. It's also great for acne, and it smells really nice too. So I really, really love this product a lot, and I actually like this better than the Iuna Facial. I feel that this gives my skin a really nice glow, and it really does help with the retexturizing that I'm looking for versus the Iuna Facial in Low. This is a phenomenal product. I love the entire Dragon's Blood line. It's a gorgeous line, and this is something that I would definitely, keep in my skincare regimen. Now, I will try the Iuna Facial again probably in the fall to see how my skin reacts to it, and if it doesn't do well, then I'm gonna go back to using the Dragon's Blood Tonique from Lovinah Skincare. I'm not really a huge fan of acids, guys, just because just for my skin, they just really irritate my skin most of the time, and then they make me look aged. So I prefer enzymes as my main exfoliant. I do love Naturallogic's acid blends. I think Tony's acid complexes are really, really lovely, and I have no issues with her acids, but other companies, I do just a lot of irritation in my skin. And like I said, they make my skin really dehydrated and they looked aged. So I did stay away from them for a while. And then when I started using the Naturallogic, as you know, she has the alpha beta resurfacing peel, which I really love. There's also Unmask has alpha hydroxy acid complex in there as well. So those are two products that I really like that have acids in them that my skin really reacts well to. But the Iuna facial or the, you know, like what is it, like any acid toner, my skin does not like. It just really starts to freak out. So that's what I'm noticing a lot right now. So enough on that one. I have another favorite here that's something different. This is Intellinesse. These are facial smoothing petals. They come in a sheet like this. And if you guys have heard of frownies, and what they are is they're like these little stickers, and you stick them in the areas where you're getting wrinkles, like from like when you sleep. Like I sleep on my side, and as you can see, like right here, my face creases. Well, I'm getting wrinkles right there, guys. And I have it on this side too. And what I do is I take these are called the Petals, and you put them on your skin at night after you've applied your moisturizer. You let your moisturizer or your oils soak in for a little bit. And then what you do is you take a petal off and you apply it in the areas where you see those wrinkles or where you get creasing when you sleep. And then when you wake up in the morning, you take it off and the area is really nice and plump and there is no wrinkle in there. This prevents you from getting the creases when you sleep. And I have been thoroughly enjoying these. They're very comfortable. You get 102 of the facial smoothing petals for $19.95. And it tells you all the areas where you can place them. I've been focusing on placing them more in this area. I have tried them underneath my eyes and they work great. And I've tried it right here in my leavens too, and it works awesome. But I'm really focusing on this area with these because this is my problem area. You know, I smile a lot. I got mature skin. It's thinning. It's dehydrated. So my wrinkles are starting to come in, guys. And it's bugging me. Especially because I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm getting this long wrinkle right here from when I sleep or when I look down on my phone. And so if I could wear these during the day, I would totally wear them during the day. But they are very comfortable and they are helping, guys. So if you're interested, I will leave the link down below so you guys can give them a try. I know Wendy from My Life Wendy did pick these up too, and she has been really enjoying them, and she said that they're helping her under eyes look really nice and smooth, because that is one of her areas that isn't a problem for her when she sleeps. So interesting product, and it does work, and there's nothing in it, guys. It's just basically, it's polythene film, and then it has an acrylate adhesive and a touch of magic, it says, but there's no harmful ingredients in it. It's non-toxic and they work fabulous. Okay, so my next favorite here for the month of June is going to be the Phyto Nectar Radiance Oils from Naturallogic. So guys, as you have heard me mention, that I have been battling some dehydration and my skin has been feeling really like dry in this area. It's been kind of like looking a little bit dull lately. So I switched back to my Naturallogic Phyto Radiance Nectar Oil and I have been loving it. This one is almost empty, but I did get a new one that Tony sent me. This is a new formulation that I'm going to read you guys the ingredients and tell you what's different in them. And I love it. I've been using this one this week and I have been really, really loving it. And if you guys have been following me for a little bit, you know the reason why I love this is because it's antioxidant rich. I love this oil. It really gives your skin radiance. It like gives you that glow from within and it protects your skin from free radical damage. It has so many wonderful antioxidants in it and it has more now and it's more powerful. So Phyto Nectar Radiance Oil. I'm going to read you the ingredients of the old version, and then I'm going to tell you what's new in the new one. Okay, so the ingredients in the old Phyto Nectar is grapeseed oil, black currant seed oil, raspberry seed oil, blueberry seed oil, pomegranate seed oil, cranberry seed oil, acai berry seed oil, vitamin E, sea buckthorn berry, geranium bourbon, rose otto, lemon, pink grapefruit, jasmine sambac, and rosemary extract CO2. Now, what's new is she added rosehip seed oil, hibiscus extract. She also added CoQ10 and anastasin. So, as you guys can tell, it's more powerful with more powerful antioxidants, and I have been loving it. It's so, so good. This is my favorite oil from Naturallogic. I love Rarefy too, but Phyto Nectar Radiance Oil is really, really lovely. This is what I love to use during the fall time, but I have been reaching for it these last 3 weeks for my skin just because I needed more of the antioxidant protection. And then I also love the radiance it gives my skin. It's just really, really lovely. So I love that. And the new formulation has those new antioxidants in it. Yay! So my next favorite is the Agent Natur Youth Body Serum. This is from the Beauty Heroes June Discovery. I have been really, really enjoying this body oil, guys. I have noticed a difference in the skin on my body. It's firmer. It's really nice and soft, and it does help with cellulite. I've noticed that some dimples that I've had on my butt and on my legs that have been there for a while are slightly diminishing. It's actually quite noticeable. My husband noticed it too. He goes, wow, your legs and your butt look so smooth. And it's all because I started using this oil. So I have been consistent with this. I have been using it every day. It's almost gone actually. And I really love it. And this would definitely be a repurchase for me. That's how much I love it. I love the scent. I've heard some people talk about the bottle, like how come it's not in glass. I actually don't mind the packaging on this. I actually really like it. I like the applicator. It makes it so a whole bunch doesn't come out at one time. And I like that the bottle you can slightly squeeze. And, you know, with this, it gets oily on the outside. If it was glass, it would be heavy and possibly slip out of your hand, which it would break if it hit the floor. So I actually don't mind the packaging on this. I love this body oil, and it will definitely be a repurchase. Okay, so my last favorite of the month is this new device I got. It's called the MYOLIFT Mini by 7E Wellness. Now, I reached out to them and they did send this to me for review and to use on my clients. And can I just tell you, I love this device, guys. So this is a true microcurrent device. My favorite thing about this device is that it helps with fine lines and wrinkles. And it gives you a wonderful lift. I love it also because you don't feel it like you can with the Zip or the NuFace. It brings less vascularity in the skin, so I don't get red from this, or sometimes like on certain programs I do get red from the Zip. The NuFace I can't even use because it's just way too strong for me. This is like the perfect machine that I have been searching for a very long time. And it's cheaper than the Zip. I think on 7E Wellness's site, it's like $267, and it does way more than what the Zip can do. Well, the Zip, I can't really compare because I don't even know what the microamps are on the Zip, but I know that the MYOLIFT Mini goes up to 400 microamps, and it's just like the perfect microcurrent machine for at home. The only thing I would say about this is it is a little cumbersome to use with the probes. I have a hard time using it on my neck. I'm still, you know, figuring this out and getting comfortable with it. And as soon as I get all the moves down, I will do a thorough review with a demo. My friend Katie, she has a YouTube channel. It's called The Organic Esthetician. She has a wonderful demo video of her demoing this on her skin. She does an excellent job and she goes into depth about this machine. So if you guys are interested in this before I get my review up, go check out The Organic Esthetician and check out her review on this MYOLIFT. So this MYOLIFT is amazing. I have been loving it. I have been noticing that it has been helping my fine lines and wrinkles. It has 2 programs on it. You have in erase mode, which lengthens the muscle, and then you have educate, which helps with the lifting and the contouring of the skin. So the erase mode is what you use to treat your fine lines and wrinkles. It's amazing, guys, and it does help smooth out the wrinkles. I did a treatment on my girlfriend last weekend. I did post it on Instagram. She has forehead wrinkles that she's really worried about, and we did one treatment on her, and it really helps smooth out her wrinkles on her forehead and around her eyes. I'm actually going to her house today, and I'm going to do another treatment on her today. But this, I do love it. I don't have to use it as much as the Zip, and it has some pretty cool attachments that came with it as well. You have gloves that you can use instead of the probes, which I haven't tried these yet, so I cannot wait to get in here and massage my face with some microcurrent with gloves. We have the lip mask, which I love this. I tried this and it was amazing. I put it over a sheet mask and I put it on the erase mode for 10 minutes. And then after, you put it on the educate mode for 10 minutes. And it really helped like plump this area up, smooth out my lines all the way around where the lip mask came out too. So right in this area looked really nice and tight and firm. And then the eye mask as well is similar to the lip mask, and you use it in the same way. And it really helped smooth out my fine lines in through here, and it gave my eyes a really nice lifted appearance. So I have been loving that. It also came with a nice conductive gel. This conductive gel is really, really lovely. It's 4 ounces and it only goes for $27, guys. The ingredients in here are filtered water, vegetable glycerin, carboner, xanthan gum, hyaluronic acid, neroli oil, copper, we have sea kelp extract, collagen peptide complex, zinc, we have green tea and sodium hydroxide, and this is the Restore Bioactive Complex. They have a couple of different formulas that you can choose from. This is the one that came with the MYOLIFT, and they also sell it in a big 16-ounce container that I think is like $81. So the conductive gel isn't badly priced. Now, you guys are probably going to ask me if I use this with my Zip gel, and I did, and it does not work with the Zip gel. I think the Zip gel has some sort of ingredient in it that blocks the current from this. One of the other things that I love about this machine is that when you're using it, so you have a timer and you can up it, and also you can actually up the intensity. This goes all the way to 400 microamps. But there's this bar right here, and what happens is when it's blinking like that, when you're using the machine, it means that you're not getting any conductivity. Now, when it's solid, it means that you're getting conductivity. And what I've noticed is that it's really hard to get conductivity on my neck. So it makes me question on whether using the Zip, if you're truly getting that conductivity. And brings up a point, and same thing with like the NuFace, because like I said, with this, I'm having a hard time, but anywhere else, I'm having like such great luck with it. So review to come on that soon, and demo. I can't wait to bring that to you guys. I'm so in love with this machine. Okay, so are you guys ready for flops? Okay, so I have 3 flops here. All right, so the first one, this isn't really a flop. I do like it, but I'm not in love with it. This is the Remarkable Retinal Serum from Mychelle. I think that this is a great affordable retinaldehyde serum. I use this about every other night on my skin, and I've just noticed that, you know, my pores are smaller. I haven't really noticed it helping my fine lines and wrinkles, and that's because, you know, I've only been using it for a month, and you usually have to, you know, give it a little bit more time before you start to see results with smoothing out fine lines and wrinkles. The reason why I picked this one up is because it has my favorite vitamin A in it, which is retinaldehyde. Now, my favorite vitamin A serums of all time are by Osmosis Skincare. I love Osmosis vitamin A serums, and after this is done, I'm actually going to pick up some Osmosis Skincare because I stopped using retinol for a little while because I wanted to try alternatives. And ever since I stopped using the Osmosis Retin-A serums, I have been noticing that I am getting, you know, more fine lines and wrinkles, and they really do help with fine lines and wrinkles. They help with your pores. It helps with acne. I just really love Osmosis vitamin A serums, and I love the concentrations of the retinaldehyde in there. So I'm going to be picking those up, and when I do, you guys will see a review on that. I'm also going to pick up probably the Catalyst AC11. I love that. That's like the only vitamin C product that my skin can really tolerate. And then I'm thinking about picking up the Rescue Serum too, so I'll let you guys know soon. All right, so this is actually a flop, and this is the Mychelle Sun Protection Sun Shield Liquid SPF 50. So when I got this, I loved the first week of using this. And then what happened is it started to dry out my skin, especially in this area right here where I'm really dehydrated. What was happening is it was causing my skin to really dry out, and then it would make my makeup cake. It looked good in the areas where I'm oily, but it was just starting to dry out my skin. So if you have oily skin, normal to oily skin, I think that this is a great product for you. It reminds me of the Blissoma Tonic, which is great for oily skin as well, but this one does not peel. I had issues with the Blissoma Tonic peeling on me, and it's only $19.95. So yes, this did not work out for me. I was really bummed because I was looking for a more affordable SPF, but I'm back to Malou, which is my all-time favorite. Now, here is the Agent Natur Ageless Face Serum that came in the Beauty Heroes June Discovery. Now, I started using this right away, and I really, really liked it a lot. I was using it at night, and then I switched to using it morning and night. And I think that this is a great oil, but the vitamin C in here started to really dry out my skin. I have issues with certain vitamin C products, guys. There's only two that I found that work for my skin. One is the Mad Hippie Vitamin C Serum, and two is the Osmosis Catalyst AC11 Serum. So I'm going to go back to the Osmosis Catalyst AC11 Serum. This one, I did notice that it did give my skin a really nice glow, but then it just started to really dry out my skin. And like I said, it's from the vitamin C that's in here. So this won't be a repurchase for me, but I did, you know, sort of enjoy it. So now let's talk about Beauty Heroes, guys. So as you see, you're not seeing an unboxing. And the reason for that is I did not resubscribe to my Beauty Heroes last month to get this month. And the reason for that is I'm watching my budget, and I just can't afford it at this time, but hopefully eventually I will have Beauty Heroes back in my life. Right now, my skin needs some really targeted treatment serums, and I would rather put my money towards that versus the subscription box because, like I've said, and you guys have heard me talk, is that I'm noticing some changes in my skin, and I'm just like, and the changes are is I'm getting more lines, and I need to focus on products that are going to help with treating those versus just, you know, just for me to try. So I hope you guys understand. And like I said, hopefully Beauty Heroes will be back sometime in the near future. But for right now, I had to quit. And that is my announcement. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. And next week I will be doing a skincare review video. I'm going to be reviewing Eyelet Naturals, pretty much the entire skincare line. I've been using Eyelet Naturals, well, Eyelet skincare since February, and so now I'm really ready to do that review for you guys. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Mahalo. Love you guys.